What's up, everybody? JShepTX here, coming at you with another real reaction. Today we are going with another Rittz song. This was actually recommended, or requested rather, by Deaven Snyder. Shout out to Deaven Snyder for the request. He actually put a couple up, so I'm going to check them all out. He had Wasting Time, All We Know, and Nowhere to Run. He said our Ritz's three best songs. Rittz featuring Jihad, All We Know. It says it's from the album... from the mixtape White Jesus Revival, and it's in 2012. Okay, it's produced by DJ Burn One. So the first mixtape that I became familiar with when it comes to Rittz was White Jesus. So this is White Jesus Revival. DJ Burn One is the producer, it looks like. Well, at least according to this. I don't know how true that is, but let's go ahead and rock with it. All We Know.
It's a problem when you can't afford to eat shit but a double chief and a dollar man. You gotta pay your quarters. The bitch behind the window pissed, she's sick of taking all the shit off of y'all. Round on E, waiting for the car to stall. With the intricate chick looking in the mirror, putting on lipstick, wishing that she looking like a Barbie doll.
Ooh, I love the way he came in. It's a problem when you can't afford to eat anything but a dollar cheese from the dollar menu, or a double cheese from the dollar menu. You gotta pay in quarters because you don't have the money. And the girl that's taking your orders is pissed because she doesn't want to work there either. She's making minimum wage. They're just riding around on drugs, it looks like. Riding around on E, which is ecstasy, waiting for the car to stall. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Waiting for the car to stall with the intricate chick looking in the mirror, putting on lipstick, wishing that she looking like a Barbie doll. Fetching with the weird all the stars of Hollywood when the wear with the rappers wore. Buy shoes that you can't afford with no gas in your car. To go to the package store to get a pint of Barton's. Wishing you could drink some rock. I had a ring of watch, it didn't turn your wrist green. It's not cool to shove a Kmart. The girls don't think you twice. You start hustling. I remember you was booming in the pit and popping. Now you locked up, pacing the face of time. Every time I call him, your lady crying. Talk about a pivot get late and I ain't pregnant. No, you ain't. But you think I'm blind? And Doc say get some boy, we gon' name him Brian. He said first we gon' make sure that baby mine. I know you out there.
Woo! So he's basically just talking about how down in his life he is. Like you can't be popping with the ladies. You can't be this if you go to Kmart and you buy what you can't afford. Like he's basically saying, like, if I live within my means, at least at this point in time, like if I'm living within my means, I'm not attractive to other people, right? Like I'm defining myself based on other people, but at the same time, he's like, hey, I don't have money. I have to pay, for a double cheeseburger from the dollar menu in quarters. The girl back there is pissed. Hey, this girl over here is putting on lipstick, wishing she looked like a Barbie, but she doesn't, right? She doesn't have the money to get to that point, or she doesn't know how to take care of herself. And then here comes the chorus. Sometimes it feels like there ain't no hope. I'm interested to hear this Jihad.
It's a boy, we gon' name him Brian. He said first we gon' make sure that baby mine. I know you out there for a bitch, thanks a blind. Feel like there ain't no hope. When all you see is darkness, it's hard to go. Attitudes cold, so the pain don't show. Holding on the past, cause we can't let go. Don't blame us, cause it's all we know.
So this guy, Jihad, sounds like Rittz. Like the last video I listened to, like a newer Rittz song, he's singing his own choruses, and he sounds a lot like this, like the cadence, and I wonder if he picked that up from them, or if they're from the same area, and that's why they have that same kind of cadence. I don't know.
This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know. Chop it out, snout it off. These are the things that we grown to love. We were struggling, growing up, but you luxuries. Got a couple bucks in my pocket next to my cutlass keys. Don't gotta tuck my piece. Got a couple soldiers with me, contention under these. I know associate degrees is still better than the draw to see. We confused and lost. Popping, lower tab, Rossi. I see the comments. Got us going through withdrawals and no mood to call my homeboy trying to shoot the shit. Do the Rittz, what the hell can up?
Wow. So he's basically going through, let's back this up real quick. He's got, he's saying he chops it up, snorts it up. He's talking about cocaine. These are the things that we've grown to love. So he's fallen in, so this is pre Twin Lakes Rittz. This is pre, this is when he was using. We were struggling growing up. Luxuries, got a couple bucks in my pocket next to my cutlass keys. Don't gotta tuck my piece. Got a couple soldiers with me. Attention at ease. So he doesn't have to bring his weapon with him. He's got a couple of people with him who are basically those soldiers that do that kind of stuff. He's not that person, but he associates with people. But still better than a drug disease we confused and lost. popping Loratab, which, you know, we talked about in another video, is hydrocodone, Vicodin, Roxy, Oxycontin, going through withdrawals. So all of these are narcotic medications. No mood, and then that's where I think I stopped.
Got us going through withdrawals and no mood to call my homeboy trying to shoot the shit. Through the Rittz, what the hell been up? He said that he fell in love with some stupid bitch. In 1 month she was moving in. Everything going good, then the food and went and left him for a minute. Had loot to spend. Now he said he feels stupid. Said he gonna shoot him. Said he told him we gonna do him in. I'm like I said, let's give your head up. He said what I said, never mind, dog. It was gonna catch up. Feeling bad though, we never really had love. But y'all doing bad shit doesn't add up. Laying with a bad bitch on a mattress, so the dude like me can't get it back, bro. These days we pray, please on the back, God. But I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. So
listen to what he said. So he's telling the story about his friend who fell in love way too quick. Girl moves in with him within a month. And basically takes his stuff. He says, keep his head up. And the guy's like, what? He's like, never mind, have a good one. And then feeling that, though, he never really had love. We all done bad shit, doesn't add up. Laying with a bad chick on a mattress so the dude like me can't get a back rub. So saying, like, because she's good looking, she's entitled, like, she won't meet him halfway. It's not like a 50-50. It's like, hey, I look the way that I look. That should be enough for you. That's all they're contributing to the relationship, is what he's saying here.
So the dude like me can't get it back, bro. These days we pray, please on the back, God. But I guess you gotta take the good with the bad.
Sometimes it feel like there ain't no hope. When all you see is darkness, it's hard to blow. Attitudes cold, so the pain don't show. Holding on the past 'cause we can't let go. Don't blame us 'cause it's all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know.
So this is deep, right? Like, the only thing he knows is pain, is what he's saying. Like, hey, I've been broke. The girl I'm with is too good for me. You know, she got pregnant. She left me. You know, doing all these hard things are happening to him, and that's just why he does what he does in terms of drugs. I think that's what he's saying.
Chop it out, snort it off. These are the things that we grown to love. We were struggling growing up.
Yep, that's exactly it. Chop it up, snort it up. These are the things that we've grown to love. We were struggling growing up. Hey, I'm chopping it up. I'm snorting it up to forget the pain of my everyday. Let me explain to you my everyday life.
All she wanted was a had some kids and a husband, love and happiness. Nigga, where does a life like daddy's is? No family, she ain't seen daddy since she came out the room. A bunch of bastard kids who got this with disadvantages. So the optimism vanishes. Made a wish when she lit the candlestick. Like God hear me out, I appreciate you. I don't wanna seem like I'm being ungrateful. I'm lucky that I'm living, I ain't been no angel. But ever since grade school, shit have been painful. I don't know my purpose in the explanation. How am I delivered to your expectation? I'm addicted to meth to set it on the press is an understatement. Estimation, need some medication or at least some lore. My boyfriend's cheating, he beats me off.
Okay, so he's telling the story from different people's perspective, right? So, like, here, the girl, her father left early, low self-esteem, started doing meth. Her boyfriend beats her up, needs some medication or at least some love. My boyfriend's cheating, he beats me up. Yeah, so she just has low self-esteem, so everybody recognizes that either consciously or subconsciously and takes advantage of it, right? Boyfriend cheats on her, beats her up.
Press is an understatement. Estimation, need some medication or at least some lore. My boyfriend's cheating, he beats me off. Got a best friend, but she's strung out too. When I talk to her, she says join the club, and I don't want to die, but I'm losing my will to live. Please God forgive. In the name of Jesus, I pray amen. She hit the chalet again, cause that's all she know. She know.
Sometimes it feels like there ain't no hope. When all you see is darkness, it's hard to blow. Attitude is cold, so the pain don't show.
Attitude is cold, so the pain don't show. It's just holding to the scars. I don't know where they got that.
Holding on the past 'cause we can't let go. Don't blame us 'cause it's all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know.
Chop it out, snort it off. These are the things that we grown to love. We were struggling growing up.
So after listening to this, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this again. I like the song. The message is, I understand the message. Hey, this is all we know, and he's telling the story. Like, I didn't realize he was telling the story from different perspectives with each verse until he started talking about the girlfriend, or, you know, the girl and her boyfriend beating her up and all that kind of thing. Really deep song. I really like the production behind it. I like the guitar riffs. This is definitely early Rittz because, like I said, he doesn't use anymore. Very clear enunciation of the words, but the message was strong. Hey, don't blame us because this is all we know. This is the life that I live. This is how I grew up, and this is why I am the way that I am. I feel like after listening to this, I've learned a little bit more about Rittz and his early childhood and just really his perspective at this point in his career. Great call out, Deaven. I really appreciate that. If you like what you heard, like and subscribe. JShepTX out.